Malik Washington deep for Miami. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So now here are the Dolphins getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
How many times do we see in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the Patriots' 36-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
3rd down and 11.
On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And he is going to lose yardage here. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
Let me get a little nautical with you, partner, because to me, that looked like a feeding frenzy of sharks out there. As soon as that play imploded, they all smelled blood in the water. Everyone screaming downhill, trying to get in on the hit for a big loss.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Able to avoid him at the 40. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Patriots have it. So the coach putting the blitz on, and remember, that coach, former defender in this league, he loves this.
Yeah, they love to see it happen because I think they just have that flashback about when they were playing, right? That's what we were taught. That's what we did. And they've used that same impact with their own teams and do the same type of teaching.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, It's going to be a long day for the defense.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, front.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
21-yard line.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. As they've got it as we resume action. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go.
And they go play action with May. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs that better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
3rd and goal.
Henderson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That one complete to Hill. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll go with a keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
Well, that wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Here's Jones. And they can't bring him down. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Patriots take over. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run once more with Henderson. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. Oh, some strong running. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson, 58 yards. And the Patriots post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. In motion, Hill. On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.